Hello everybody and welcome back to Throttle Grotto. This week we're going to talk more about how to rallycross on a budget. Stay tuned. Everybody, welcome back to Throttle Grotto. So this week we're talking about rallycross a little bit and kind of wanted to introduce you guys to the rallycross build for 2020. Rallycross is coming up super quick, and I'm trying to put this car together on a super tight budget. So, a bunch of you are probably saying, where did the NX go? Well, the NX is off to a life in the Lemons land. It is going to be a Lemons car, and it's going to get road raced. So, a brief, I guess, sayonara to the NX. So I picked this up. This is a 2004 Ford Focus. It's an ST, so it's got the 2.3 liter engine, it's got the 5-speed, it's got a little bit nicer seats inside. The big advantage of this platform is that I've got way easier parts availability for it. So that's something to consider if you're going to rallycross, is how easy is it going to be to get parts for the car that I'm working on or that I'm going to race. So anyway, I've got to get this car ready for rallycross, which means I need a skid plate and I need some better tires. Now, better tires are going to be snow tires because I'm on a budget and I can't afford rally tires. So one of the things that I'm doing for this car is I bought a set of snow tires on Craigslist. Now, I got these wheels and tires for $100, mounted and balanced, and they're stock 15-inch wheels, but they're studded. So I have to go through and I have to take all of the studs out of the tires. Now there's 4 tires. I think there's probably 40 or 50 studs per tire, so it's a little bit of a job. But you figure for what I would spend on just having a set of tires mounted on a set of wheels that I would have paid $100 for at the junkyard, I'm already money ahead by getting something that's already mounted and balanced, and then putting in the sweat equity to pull the studs out myself. Now, you can pay someone to do it, but here at Throttle Grotto, we don't have that kind of money. So what we have is time. And I'm going to use my time to de-stud these wheels. So I'm going to set you guys up in the tripod. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Pulling these studs is actually, it's not as bad of a job as it seems. They are stuck down inside the tire. And this is what they look like. So this is the end that's down in the tire, and then you have your stud that comes out, and then there's usually a little bit of a nipple on there that digs down into the snow and ice. So it's pretty easy to get these things out. It's just time consuming. So what you need is a little WD-40 or some kind of penetration. You can use dish soap. I just had the WD handy, a screwdriver and a hammer. Pretty simple. Alright, so after you've juiced these things up a little bit, take a screwdriver. Sometimes it takes a little trial and error to figure out which one works best. And then just kind of come in underneath the stud, and they pop right out. So you just basically repeat that process all the way around the tire, and then you're done. And that's really all there is to it, to de-studding a set of tires, so you can set them up for rallycross. Or if you just want to take the studs out of your snow tires. I did find that my dead blow rubber mallet worked a lot better. Just a little bit extra weight against the screwdriver to pop those things out. And now I have a nice big tray of studs. So hopefully you guys found this tip on a way to keep rallycross cheap and save you guys some money. I want to throw out a plug, no pun intended, for these tires that I've got. They are Champiro Ice Pros by GT Radial. I've used these for 3 seasons of rallycross now. Not this particular tire, but I've used this brand for 3 seasons of rallycross now. And for a inexpensive, cheap tire, they are absolutely killer for rallycross. They last a long time and they're really inexpensive. So even if you got to buy them new, they're a really good value if you're going to go out and do some rallycross this season. So hopefully we'll see you guys out there at the races, especially if you're up here in the Pacific Northwest. Come up and say hi. And until next time, get out there and work on something.